What's going on, party people? It's your boy Tito. Got something, it's more of a did you know type of deal. I'm just leaving a car dealership. It's on a Sunday. But anyway, you know, when you financing a car, I don't know if everybody knows this. I know I didn't when I was younger. You know, let's say they say, Tito, you already know your credit, and hopefully you checking it anyway. You know, FICO scores and everything. Especially now, you can go on some of your credit cards and they give it to you free, right? The FICO is the big one. Some of them use different ones. You know, you got your Vantage score and everything. But anyway, the point is, pay attention to this. Like, first of all, know your credit, know where you stand. So if you know you could get a competitive rate, you can look around and see what the rates are. They're not as good as they used to be, even with good credit, right? But still, know where you at. If you're at the top, you know your credit's real good. You know you should be able to get the top rate. Dealer might come back and say, hey, look, Tito, you financed for 7%. And you're thinking, okay, the rates are high, but my credit is good. If that's the case, right? Because the credit ain't always been good, especially when I was younger. But anyway, that's besides the point. The dealer might say, hey, yeah, you prove a 7%, show you the paper and everything. But you have to question, you have to, you know, when you say, hey, you need to say, is that the best rate that I can get? Now, when you go in already knowing, like, hey, I need this APR, this interest rate, you know, like myself, I'll go in already knowing, look, I ain't gonna buy this car unless I had to have the car. But I'm not gonna buy this car if I can't get an APR like this. I keep it moving, you know. But they might say, well, you know what? Let's take a look at some things. Okay, yeah, 7% is it. What they do sometimes, y'all, and this is not all cases, but a lot of times, the bank may tell them, Odessa or Tito, me, is approved for 5.9%. I'm just giving an example. And I'm not an expert here, but trust me, it happens. And the dealer can, I forgot what they call it, but the dealer can offer a higher percent. The bank let them do that. And so you really approve for something lower than what the dealer told you. Like, you know, so anyway, just be careful of that. I just wanted to share that because I know everybody don't know that. It's just not something that's like out there like that. But if you bought enough cars and you kind of talk to people and you know, so much stuff out there now. But I actually did it on my last car. They had told me a rate. The rate was not bad. I mean, no big deal. It was like at the time it was like 5.9. I was like, I got good credit. I should get the